All right, hey, lose to winners. I hope you guys are doing great. I am right now in a hotel room visiting family. So I guess I'm not really visiting right now. But anyway, so I just wanted to check in with you guys to see if there was something that I was thinking about that you might be interested in before we put too much more work and effort into it. I want to make sure it's something that you think would be helpful and realistic and see if people would actually enroll in the program. Lots have changed. Lots of things have changed since we last had Lose to Win in 2020. If you'll recall our final meeting that year, we could not have because of COVID, and we did that final meeting on Zoom. So we barely got that one in under the wire. Since then, our world has changed tremendously. Things have changed tremendously. Life has changed tremendously. We do things differently. We go about things differently. And I know life is just different. And as we have all kind of uh, gotten used to our new normal, I don't know about you, but some of the stress of the past few years and some of the challenges of the past few years, one of the things that I've struggled with over that time period is keeping the weight off. And I don't think I'm alone. And I think what most of us need is accountability. I think we all have a general idea of what to do, what to eat, what not to eat. We just need to be accountable. And so I don't think that we are going to bring back Loose to Win in its former fashion. Partly, even though I loved it and even though we have a lot of fun, uh, I just look at it and I go, okay, for 10 weeks, we help people a lot. And then it just kind of, peters out after that. And I wanted to do something that I felt like had a more lasting impact. It may not be quite the hoopla that we've experienced in the past with Lose to Win, but I think it has the potential to actually be more successful in the long run. So let me tell you what I'm thinking, and you can tell me if you think it's something that you would participate in, and if you think others may participate in that maybe have never even participated in Lose to Win in the past. So, kind of here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we will have it's going to be a year-long program. Now, don't get scared away by that initially. It's going to be a year-long program. There'll be a there'll be an entry fee for the year-long program. Basically, the way it will work, you will have opportunities to come to weekly weigh-ins, and those weigh-ins are going to be on your time. Okay, so it's not any specific set time. They're going to be on your time, and you'll be able to come to the pharmacy and do those weigh-ins. Okay, more about that in a minute. And each time that you come to weigh in and you either gain weight or let's say you skip a weigh in, we'll have your credit card on file and you will owe $5. Okay, not a big deal, but enough to make you go, I want to think about if I'm just going to skip or that kind of thing. So, accountability, I think, is again one of the most huge things as it relates to your weight loss and healthy lifestyle journey. So, with that, so what are we going to do with that $5? Because as I thought about the program, I thought there needed to be some teeth in it. So that's why the $5 is there. But I also don't want to have anybody profit off of other people not meeting their goals. So what we'll do at the end of the year, we'll actually end up donating that money to some kind of charity. So we'll choose a charity and we'll make a big donation. Hopefully, it's a small donation at the end of the year. So that's kind of the teeth of the program. So obviously you'll have to keep a credit card on file, and as a part of the program, you'll get one freebie per month. So that kind of leads into this is a month-to-month commitment. So again, you pay your fee one time for the whole year. And you choose which months you want to participate in. So let's say you want to get really kicked off at the beginning of the year and you want to choose, you want to participate January, February, March, but you know in April, I don't know when spring break is next year. Maybe the spring break is in April and you've got a couple other things going on in April and you're like, I know that I'm not going to be able to commit to making weigh-ins and things like that during the month of April. So I'm just not going to participate that month. And that's 100% your decision. But I'm going to jump back in May, right? So you can kind of come in and out of the program as you see fit, as works for you. Now, you can participate in all 12 months or you can participate in 2 months. It's just whatever is going to work for you, but you pay one fee to participate for the whole year. So we'll have, of course, we'll have a Facebook group where hopefully we'll be in there encouraging each other and challenging each other to do better. I've got all kinds of other little ideas that we can do along the way to help each other, but I just want to give you the bare bones, the basics of what the program will entail. There'll be, and we'll do a monthly Zoom meeting and where we just do some education, some encouragement, things like what we've done in the past. So that way we'll have at least that check-in point each month. So that's basically the way it will work. Just to give you an idea, as I looked at January, we would want your initial weigh-ins done by January 7th. Your second weigh-in could be anytime between January 9th and 14th. Your third weigh-in could be anywhere between January 16th and 21st. And then your final weigh-in would be anywhere between January 25th and 31st. So it's a much more flexible program than what we've had in the past. So what would the cost be? What would the fee be? So what I'm thinking is it would be $99 to participate in the program all year. Or there's a second package that you could do that would be $149. Okay. Of course, it includes all year as well. You would get two of our body scans. So you could choose at any point during the year to do those. Of course, I know a lot of people would want to do it at the beginning and close to the end, and that's fine. You get two cholesterol checks included, free blood pressure checks throughout the course of the program. You actually also would have potentially, I've not worked this out fully yet, so this isn't a guarantee, but potentially you would have an at-home weigh-in option to where you could weigh in at home. And because we have less staff in the pharmacy on Saturdays, this kind of elevated fee, elevated level of the program would get you to where you would also be allowed to weigh in on Saturdays. Now, the $99 package, it would just be Monday through Friday weigh-ins, and then uh, not necessarily be able to do Saturdays. And if you did the 149 package, it would include the at-home weigh-in, possibly, but definitely would also include you being able to weigh in on a Saturday. So that's just kind of a bare bones of the way it is. And you guys know me well enough to know that we're gonna bring value to the point that your $149, your $99 at the end of the year when you lose 20 or 30 pounds. I mean, you could lose a lot more than that, but you're gonna go, hey, it was worth it to pay those 99 or $149 or whatever it is. So let me know what you think in the form below, and then based on your feedback, we'll either really get to work on this and make it happen, or if people are like, I've already found other solutions, or this doesn't really sound like a great idea, then we'll not do it, and that's okay too. We just want to be helpful in people's healthy lifestyle journey, and you know, we're Bargains Pharmacy and Wellness Center. We want you to be well, and we want you to do well. And if this can help you, we're glad to do it. And if not, then we'll find other ways to help you be healthy. All right, thanks, guys. Looking forward to your feedback.